Hey guys, Myouren here. We're going to be playing some more West of Loathing. We're not going to be streaming today, we're just recording. So let's get into it. I don't remember what we were doing. Alright, whoever's whistling needs to quit. I'm turning down sound effects a little bit. Oh, her. Any luck finding? Yeah, we found dynamite. Wait a minute. He gave us a map location, didn't he? You discover there's either an open grave or you discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what you find. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here a very long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. Handful of loose teeth, skeleton bone, and an old wedding ring. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Ooh, beancraft. Yes, please. What? Okay, we have a bunch of books to read. Starting with Minding Your Meat gives you the dickering skill. You drive a hard bargain and never let anybody sell you the long end of a stick. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. You gain 60 meat. Done and done. Right? New bean slinging, new bean wall, uncanny presence, use the old bean. Learn bean wall. Unfortunately, just as you master the technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. And beancraft again. Uncanny presence, or use the old bean. We're going to use the old bean. Unfortunately, you were getting so good at clearing your mind that you completely lose your memory of where you left the book. Alright, one of these is sore and one of these is angry. No, I want this. Alright, Lost Dutch Oven Mine and Gustavson Gulch. You spot an astonishingly large horse apple in the distance. You are literally astonished by the size of it. It is very large. Let's go there. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with the profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Clean. Oh, wait. It's quite smaller than it was before. Keep cleaning. It's way smaller than it was before. Keep cleaning. We did it! We cleaned the giant shit! Guys, we did it. We can all go home. And level up dickering. We cleaned the biggest shit in the West. That's what we were doing, right? Oh hey. Oh hey. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. You mark the address down on your map. Let's go. Oh. Hello there. Oh hey. I can buy a year's supply of dynamite. So now I have 2 years supply of dynamite. That's a lot of dynamite, right? Never gonna need dynamite for the rest of the game. Off to one side of the trail, you spot one of those weird cacti that produce sealed cans of tuna fish as fruit. What a world. Grab a can. You find a can that looks ripe and carefully snip it free. You got an item, can of tuna. Well, hello there. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor. Welcome, now going away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Talk to goblin. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins, being very private. Outthink him. This is not very nice. Don't you want to fostering better of human-goblin relations? I could being new human ambassador, and you go to Human Town being their goblin ambassador. Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomatics, yes. Okay. The mayor shakes your hand and starts walking toward Dirtwater. Good. That went well. Nothing interesting in goblin. You hear a quiet rustling as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Go in and beat the straw out of it. No matter what I do, I kill him in one shot. Let's spook him. You made the trigger happy goblin trigger sad. Instead, you dig through the crates the goblin was rummaging through. But there's nothing interesting in any of them, rats. It wasn't wrong then. Library and goblin. You listen to the door, it's quiet inside. Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves in turn are filled with crude books. 3 tiles get your attention. So very complicated numbers. How to bird noise. Alice going into a singing class. How to bird noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great-crested greb impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Let's keep browsing. So very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is that it contains extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it and browse more. Alice going into a scene glass. This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh! It Brillig Bing and Toves of slithing did in a way gyring and also gimboling. Yeah, no, we're out. Can't do that no more. My brain. Delicatessen. You listen to the door but don't hear anything. Check the inside. Rats, looks like the door's locked. I don't have lockpicking. Sun says storage in Goblin. There's no sound coming inside. Check it out. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin. Look in a random drawer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. Keep looking. Look in a more random drawer. More random drawer. More random drawer. Random drawer. Random drawer. Random drawer. Random drawer. Random drawer. More random. No, not done. More random. Even randomer. Even randomer. Oh wow, I got a goblin pistol. Goblin manufacture usually involves randomly welding things together until they do approximately what you want, and this pistol is no exception. Damage 1 to 15. Yeah, we're out. Red herring storage in Goblin. You hear a couple of goblins rustling around in there. It sounds like they're doing something really important. Interrupt them. Hit him with a lava lava. Sorry. Hit him with a shotgun. Did he just sling a fish at me? He just slung a fish at me. Victory! You gave those fishmonger and goblins what for? You look around the building, but it turns out to be to just be filled with rotting fish. Rats. Sign says Mayor's House in Goblin. You don't hear anything inside here. Check it out. The shack contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the desk. Desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says Important Secrets on it. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one here that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. 69105. Check it out. Oh hey. I wonder if you could have actually got that on accident. Check it out. Investigate the bed. It's made out of cactus logs and with a blanket made out of woven together cactus needles that can't be comfortable. Yeah, no, we're leaving. Sorry, guys. Theater and Goblin. Go, you press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in Goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading backstage, backstage entrance, here it being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind the curtain. Not only is it a Goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or to not being? Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows? Or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying. To sleeping. To sleeping. Hey. Dreaming maybe? But, oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. Keep watching. You watch for a while, the bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. Nice. Another thing you can do here. Cafe and Goblin. Listen to the door, don't hear anything. Looks like the door is locked, dang it. Okay, what's this? Guard barracks and Goblin. You hear a bunch of gruff Goblin voices roughly griping at each other inside. Head and guns blazing. Hit up a bean wall. And hit up some chili beans. And then shoot them. Wow, that helped a lot. Bean wall, why? You missed though. You know what, motherfucker? Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Victory and a key to continue. You win, that'd show them. If they weren't dead now. Oh hey, I got another cave key. You gain 45 XP, you got Gustavson Gulch Treasure Cave Key, and you gain 59 meat. Hooray! Beer Barrel Cactus. We got a mug of cactus beer. Let's go. I guess this is the treasure cave. Yeah, let's go in. Why, hello there. This goblin's paying more attention to their book, Goblet, than to you, but you're pretty sure you aren't gonna just be waltzing on by. Spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. What ending about how Horatio is only surviving one at the end? Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow, blam. Ah, no, wow, spoilers. The guard runs out of the caves with their hands over their ears. Yay. This goblin guard is whittling a little wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Try out your new bird call skills. You duck behind the stalagmite and do your great crested greb impression. Oh, gasp! A great crested greb? Wow! The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. Yay. Unlike the other two guards, this one's being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. Fight him. Make a big bean. Hit up some bean armor. And hit him up with a lot of lava. Pep. Hit him with a shotgun. I honestly expected to take more damage than that. Even 7 armor saved me. You won, so much for those guards. You gained 20 XP. Oh, it's a rare and valuable treasure chest cactus. Pick the lock. Oh, 1,167 meat. Careful, these things are pointy. Open, you got 1,400 meat. This one looks heavy as well as pointy. Open it. Hey, wow, it contains an entire year's worth of dynamite. Nice, you got an item. A year's worth of dynamite. Or a year's supply of dynamite. I don't have lockpicking, so we can't do that one. Is there anything else to do? Oh, hey. Before you can react to the sudden howling, a ghost train surges over the hill and roars past you, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind and barely avoid colliding with you. By pulling back hard on their reins, the train vanishes in the distance, and the robbers seem really annoyed by your interference. You know, y'all could have lived, but y'all are skeletons. Yeah, that was a bad joke, I know. You defeated the skeletal train robbers. I mean, the ghost train robbers. I mean, the skeletal ghost train robbers. I mean, you gain 15 XP, skeleton bone, and skull chips. Sorry. You see a sign that says Snake Spring over yonder. You discover a new map location, Snake Spring. Go there now. Got a can of tuna. We got hot coffee. An endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. Grab a handful. That's a lot of snakes, guys. Set up with a blizzard. You successfully killed 4 snakes out of infinity snakes, just infinity more to go. You gain 40 XP. Got an item snake liver, got an item snake venom bladder. These snakes don't have enough skin on them for you to even bother pulling out your knife. Hooray! Is that just all it is? Snakes pouring out of the wall. Interesting. We haven't been in Lost Touch Oven Mine yet, so let's go there. Fight it. Hit up with a spooky. Hit up with a shooty. Okay, sorry, I'm back. You really crushed that stinker. Cow fangs, roasted cow tongue. Whoa. That's weird. Alright, Gin Blossoms Harvest. We got Blossom Gin. Those are some stinky fishers. I can't get any closer. Now without some stench resistance at least. Okay, well... Hello? Stench is barely tolerable. The sluice isn't very tight. Tighten it. You tighten the loose screws and some ore gets jarred loose from up sluice. I don't know how to say that word. You got 2 unrefined meat nuggets. Stench here is barely tolerable. Let's go in the mine. These lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them. Miner's pants and gas mask. I could have used this 5 minutes ago. Oh, where are the pants I got? Can't wear these if you're over 18 feet tall because they'd be way too small for you. Miner's pants, I get it. I get it. I get it. That was funny. Guys, are you laughing? That was funny. Let's upgrade Lava Fava. Miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. Clove drops and Vienna blood sausages. Oh. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it with a spit licked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Aw geez, okay. Aw geez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops off the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, but not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Pull. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, starts to leak steaming filth. Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. You got spit-soaked pants. These pants look and smell like they used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. Hooray! And joke's on you guys, because I'm wearing them. Pry it open. We got kerosene dynamite. Cart empty. Oil? Right. Sorry guys, I was reading something. Speaking of reading something, you emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual there be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for if not this? Curious. Well, it's mine now. Pick. 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 Hello. The guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't seem to even see you. Talk to him. Hey, buddy, are you okay? You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. More meat. More meat. Broken pickaxe. Shovels dulled the uselessness. Was one of the miners digging with his helmet? Looks like a miner died while trying to dig deep with their hands. Ominous layered leaving down the deep dark pit. Go down. Guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. You start to feel uneasy. The gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Extracted. Got effluvious emerald. Guy worked his fingers to the bone, digging, and then worked his bones to the marrow. The hair on the back of your neck stands up. The gouge marks are dark with blood. Your heart is pounding. These scratches are just painted on in blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. As you get near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of the pit right now. Fine, fine. We'll go elsewhere. And by elsewhere, I mean we're gonna go back to Dirtwater. At the side of the trail, you spot a beer barrel cactus. You're not sure why they call them that, since they're shaped like mugs, not barrels. Gather some beer. Do you wanna like have a conversation now, bud? No. Hey, you Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Okay, bye. Grady's fine leather goods. What? Well, hey. Sorry. Well, hey there, Myouren. Welcome to my shop. Looks like you've gotten yourself set up pretty nicely. Sure have. Here, let me show you. Let me give you a little something as thanks for helping me out. Have a sharpening strop on the house. What the fuck is that? Okay. Aw, thanks. So let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Show me your goods. Those inflexible chaps. Flexible chaps? Gonna find bandolier. Well, guess what? I'm gonna equip that. And, new pants. I'd rather have, spell damage than, what's it called? Speed. That's what's called. Didn't we have a goblin heading for Dirtwater? I'm like pretty sure it said there was a goblin heading for Dirtwater. Goblin. Dirtwater. Goblin. Dirtwater goblin. Dirtwater goblin. Huh. Dirtwater goblin. Dirtwater goblin. Did I misread it? Dirtwater goblin. Okay, whatever. We have the, stuff. A nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside hers and match her speed. Hi, what's up? Where's the fire? Get bent. Wait, that's a lady. Get bent and or lost. Warn her about riding too fast. You should be careful. There's a lot of Geomeday activity around here. What? The rest of her sentence is cut off as her horse trips over a gopher hole and goes down in the snarl of flailing limbs and dust. You catch her meat pouch out of the air as miscellaneous loose possessions fly out of the tumbling cloud. Them's the breaks. We got 38 meat and 10 XP. Talk to this feller. Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? The passenger's getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. Good, perfect. What was I doing for the... Good, perfect. This will do just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas to set up the charge and I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Sweet. Why is... Okay. What the holy heck is that thing? It's a big angry rock. There's a very large and very angry looking thing. Guy standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you going to handle this? We're going to outfox it. Hey, listen, sorry about the whole dynamite thing. We didn't know you're alive-ish. Anyway, it's just as well that we woke you up because you picked a really bad place to nap. There's a pass through the mountains and it's a natural wind funnel. And that plus desert sands means this place would be an erosion nightmare for you. You'd be worn down to nothing in just a few hundred years. You need to find somewhere on the leeward side of a mountain where you are protected from the wind. The creature seems to understand. It nods its thanks and trudges away, all in a day's work. We did it. Well, now, that's a fine day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on the map for you in case our paths ever happen to cross again. You discovered a new map location, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company Camp. Thanks, but can't I just ride a train? Got a ticket? Huh? Ha! Just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat on this train's been sold out. Sorry, boss. Wow, that's retarded. I am actually the boss. I'm actually the boss. And I can't get a choo-choo ride. Whatever. Asshole. As you're riding along the Dusty Desert Trail, you feel a change in the air. This area is thick with mystical bean energy. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic bean field and follow to a cave. The sign out front reads, "The Great Garbanzo's Secret Hideout. Fellow bean wizards, welcome." Hey! What up? Cemetery near here. Reboot Hill. Much obliged. Keep out unless you are the Great Garbanzo. Search sofa. All-purpose beans. Bag filled with mixed beans. Not in the sense that it contains some of every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Oh, that's interesting. Most of these books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's in decent shape. Beans Illustrated. Teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. Got master cookery. Your cooking skills are boiled over and splattered all over the sublime. You are preternaturally good cook. I don't know. Fortunately, the book is so fragile that your close reading caused it to crumble to dust. Oh well. Since to deposit bean iron. Find it. Got a bean iron nugget. It's a nugget of iron shot through with cosmic bean energy. Okay, this is getting weird. You approach the arcane oven and prepare to apply your mystical trade. Forge some bean iron cookware. Contemplate your skills in the materials you have on hand. You could make something out of some bean iron. Ooh, what up? I get a spatula, a badge, or none of the above. Or a skillet. Let's get a spatula. New spatula. Bean iron spatula. Let's go. Contemplate your skills and materials you have on hand. You can have no bean iron remaining. Cook something simple. Cook. Black beans. Plate of black beans. Nice. Disappointing. Disappointing. Turn the pillow. Got more all-purpose beans. Cook picking beans. Well, that was fun. 1 second. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.